welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It has actually been several days since the last time I played this, and I've been going through withdrawal, something fierce. I think Ard is the one I like. So we're running. What are we doing? Finding some buckthorn. We don't want to do that yet, I remember that. So we do want to go here. What is all this? Brother missing, outdoor relief. The Imperial garrison hereby announces that every week the villagers poor may come to collect food rations. Rations will only be distributed to supplicants able to document proof of their poverty. Cheats will be punished like any other thieves and to the full extent of the law. Okay, that doesn't help me. Why would I take that? The new order. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen to Captain Peter Sar Gwynleve speak on the subject of laws soon to be introduced in these lands by the writ of our most gracious sovereign, Emir Var Emrys. Attendance is not obligatory, but every resident of Way Orchard should partake of this opportunity to learn what rights they will enjoy and duties they will have under the new order. Good folk, you no longer live in a barbarous land where every man does as he sees fit. You are now part of the great empire of Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardian law now protects you, yet it also ascribes you new obligations. Imperial forces have brought you the torch of enlightenment. Grab a hold of it, and your dark age shall soon blah blah blah. I don't care. Hereby be known by his order, blah blah blah. All able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe as their own provision. Fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Well, that's a good thing. That's not really necessarily a bad law. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Okay. So that was weird. Brother missing. Wanted deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under the cover of darkness. A wanted man recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service goes by the name of Odrin. He claims to be Kaedweni by birth, but said King Hansel misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He is part of said institution for a mere 2 days, managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragons. Anyone with information, he's modest stature, wiry thin hair. He fled his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system and probably thus reeks of an old boar. To be easily recognized by his voice, which is a telltale rasp of hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter to sustenance to the deserter. Okay. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be right. But if he fell, and I know that he did, I'd give him the ground at least like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpses prowling the broad ground. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, willing to venture out with me to find Bastian. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show to plenty. Raised hunt along the road, White Orchard near the bridge. I've made camp there. I will take that. Okay. Nilfgaardian lessons. Okay. Okay, so there's much of interest to be found in the world's dense forest and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you press a notice board, markers will appear along your mini-map to indicate potentially interesting places. Okay. Fine Dune Villenwet. We should be picking all these flowers. I know. I can't do this. Let's not run all over, please. Oh, we'll just take 2 days. We'll either be flying all over the map or we'll take 2 days to get anywhere. Whatevs. Okay, so we got that. What's in that tree?
Will you raise a glass with me? It's Durban now. D-E-R.
Wanted honeycombs. Will pay top coin. Large quantities welcome. Tomorrow the herbalist.
What do you mean? I know what
Okay, so if we can get honeycomb, but I don't know how we're gonna get honeycomb.
Durban.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's
Haha, I took all your flowers.
Kings do the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
Peasants do the doing. Okay, now we can run. Now we gotta stop. Look at the goosies!
Told me about Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nagged a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting,
I'm gonna take
and
everything.
squirming, so wham bam, they knocked
Look
him
at all
out.
these things.
Oh, so it worked.
Except it was some drowned.
I'm gonna take all the things.
Witcher, and what to do with it? What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on. Some YOLO.
So many flowers.
Brew inside her.
We have so many of these. I don't think we need these. What is that? Ooh, yes, fool's parsley. I just got spit on. I totally got spit on. That totally happened. Alright, there we go. What was that? What herb? Fool's parsley. Man, now I'm not skipping any of these freaking herbs. Stupid things. Stupid herbs.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
I'm gonna take all of these herbs. I think I have enough of this crap. I don't know what it is, but we have enough of that. Woo! No! I make him classy. What's over here? Ooh, that's new. Got a lot of that. And that's fool's parsley. What do we have over here? Look at this. I have a lot of that. Blowbell. Oh, that's so cool! Watch me as I interact with my surroundings. And I'm awed by it. Okay, I don't need any of this crap. I have enough of this crap. So much crap. I know I could be riding my horse, but that's lazy, man. I'm gonna run. I love being a witcher. Witchers rock. Oh, what? Points of interest. The world is brimming with interesting places feeling dangerous. There's hidden treasure, dungeon, monster nest, place of power, person in distress, spoils of war, smuggler's cache, guarded treasure, abandoned site, bandit camp, monster den. What? Okay. Okay, lots of things. Like, I don't know how to use a map. Ooh, there's questions there. Undiscovered locations. Oh, cool. Okay. 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 I got that. Thank you. I got those. I mean, it's always windy in this place. Dun, 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 dun. I should be riding a horse. And just Roach comes out of nowhere. Good girl. This is a little bit faster. I want to go see what that is. Ooh, I don't have that facility. It's over there. Ooh. One of those. I got an herb gather, man. What's over here? Those. Yeah. Alright. Hi, Roach! I know, I'm like picking flowers today. Isn't that annoying? Totally annoying today. I don't see anything. What is it? What is it? There's nothing here. You're useless. Okay, we gotta go off-road at Roach. You got this? It's time to off-road. Off-road horse. I guess we really didn't have to off-road much.
Hey there.
I love it! The sounds and the details! It actually sounds like I just walked over a bridge on a horse. Drowners. Stay on the path. Okay, there should be a guy in here.
So, we'll look for Bastion later once it's safe.
Oh, there!
Slow now.
Stop whimpering, Hussar. We'll look for Bastion later once it's safe.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now.
That poor dog.
See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since.
Yeah, I know.
I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
Walked the battlefield?
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
I'll help.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Alright. The dog sounds so feral. Come on, Roach. Oh, wait.
Take it easy.
What's wrong here? There's point of interest down there. Uh-oh. Oops. Guarded treasure. Wait, what was it? X? No. Z? Oh, crap. Oh, that. Holy frijoles. Okay. So that's it, right? Ooh, look at all this stuff. Yeah. Look at all this. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna take it all. Downer brain? Really? That's a thing? Downer tone. Put that foot away. I think I got pulsing by my head. I need to meditate somewhere. Oh, I'm kicking a torso. That's great. Look at Roach is all like, yeah, I'm done.